Hi everybody, it's Bobbi-Jo calling and coming to you from the Maritimes of Canada, and I am coming to you with the FabJournalCollab. It's hosted by myself and Thelma Hall, and a lot of ladies are down below that have their journal pages and what it was. It's each Sunday in May. We were going to do a spread in our journals, and it didn't matter which kind of journal you had or anything like that. This one here is a traveler's notebook. I've been trying to try to see different things that can be done with it. I went a little bit crazy this week, just a little bit, so you will have to bear with me. Anyways, look at the ladies below. They have awesome channels, not just for this collab, of course. They are awesome with a whole bunch of other stuff too. So it's been cold here. I haven't been able to get out. Yeah, I think I'm more wallowing in self-pity when I'm doing crafts right now. Anyways, so yeah, I've got a few different projects on the go, and this one here exploded. I'm sorry, it exploded. So last week I showed you the page that, the front page of one of the signatures, just so you remember that. And this is this week's. Yeah, I know what I know. I'm a vintage girl, right? I'm a vintage girl, and once I get started with it, oh, I'm like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, and all patoozy takes place. Anyways, so yeah, let's just pop through, I guess. First off, I got this bag, so I have some vintage paper behind. Just so happens, it's two different pads, but just so happens it has the same coloring, as this part here. Anyways, a large tag to do some journaling on. This is a bag that actually comes in a set, and it's got MK on it, I think. My desk is such a mess right now that, yeah, I could go looking for it, but you guys would be here 20 minutes later. So anyways, it's stapled on each bag. It's stapled here. So I'm assuming it's for if you want to tuck things in. At least that's what I did. So I tucked a couple of things in here that I can journal. I can journal on there, for instance, and I can journal on the back of this. And then I have a nice little birdie that I got in one of my SCT sampler kits, a ticket, and just a little bit of gold to bring it all together, bring the layering together. This part is, yeah, that was the most work. So I've had this paper forever, and I made sure sometimes I just tear pieces off and distress them so that it looks a little bit older. I added the paper back here, the trim back there, and it's the same trim that is here. And I got that at Dollarama, I believe, and then I just scuff it up a bit, and like this one. So yeah, then I had, with one of my sets, what I did is made pockets, but in order to make sure that they didn't go all the way down, I just kind of, what I do is I kind of go like that. So you have that first pocket, and then you're going to go up a little bit, and then you do another pocket, and so on and so forth. But anyways, it adds a lot of unnecessary bulk. I don't know if you can see, actually. Maybe on this side. But it adds a lot of bulk, I find. So that's a pretty thick piece of paper. And I did glue some of these papers together just to get the strength in them. But each one of them has a pocket where I can put items in. This was just a cutout that I put an eyelet in and cut with a die. This one here, again, it was part of this set, I believe. I forget. I have a few vintage sets. So anyways, this was, and I really like that up here. I wouldn't, so I can journal on it. And then this is a cutout from my Bow Bunny. I fussy cut that just to go down in here or be around my bees. Now for the embellishment here, I had this paper right here, this old newspaper. That is actually from a newspaper Mario and I got when we were down in Amish country down in Pennsylvania. And it's interesting how they talk more about what each person is doing, people, like what each family is doing, what may have occurred with them during the week and stuff like that. So I thought it was so cute that I had the, you know, their son, it was out in the field, and then the horses escaped and stuff like this. So I thought it was very cute. I'm very protective of it though, because I don't want to run out of it anytime soon. And then these are just buttons that I picked up at Michael's. They're in the sewing section, and you just put them, there's 5 different, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types. There's one that is a clock, and another that is another one of like similar to these, but not quite. And then it has the heart with all of the gears in the on the heart and stuff like that. So definitely steampunk. And then I just added a little cutout from a little bit of gold, little bling. So down this side, I went with the beads all the way down, and yeah, that is crazy. I know. How I'm going to, I can't add anything else to this now. Like, I can't. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, I'm used to dealing with albums, which have a little bit of more space in the middle, but I'll make it work. It's just for me, right? I'm just trying these things for the first time. And then I did get this little thing done for craft supplies that I've been using. So I will update it based on this. But yeah, I just put like scraps, magazine paper, chipboard, washi, buttons and wires, vinyl, regular and vinyl heat, and then gems, 5 or more, and then recycled cards, and then small embellishments, and then regular embellishments, small meaning like these things here, and then cut aparts and tags, and then 12 by 12s, and then special scraps. So my special scraps are scraps that are either embossed, gold, a metallic, or have a pattern on them, stuff like that. So I keep those separate. An 8.5 by 11 and 6 by 6. So I think I'm going to update this, of course, based on what I've done here. Oh, I forgot to tell you, like I needed more. I also have a little secret tag under here. Don't tell Mario, because I'm going to keep my letters from my boyfriend under there, but you know. Anyways, I don't know why I did it. I just did it. Anyways, so yeah, so I'm going to update my list of all the stuff I used. All right, be your own kind of beautiful. Okay, bye guys.